Alright, so if you're an Apple fanboy, you're probably happy and excited that the iPhone 5 is out. But here's the real question for everyone. Are you disappointed with the iPhone 5? Alright, so Apple announced its latest iPhone, the iPhone 5, and here it is. And my question is simply this: are you disappointed with the device? Same thing I asked with the Galaxy S3, and I'm asking that with the iPhone 5 because pre-orders start on September 14th and it will be launched on September 21st. So basically in roughly a week and 2 days. So in about that amount of time, you get to think and decide, should I get an iPhone 5? Should I upgrade from iPhone 4S? Should I leave my Galaxy S3? Should I not get a Lumia 920? Those are the choices that will be running through people's minds. So anyway, first thing first, let's go over the hardware again of what we have with the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 sports a 4-inch Retina display. It's got a Retina display with a pixel density of 326 ppi, resolution 1136 by 640. So that's not high def. It's 640. So sorry, Apple, don't have a high def display. It's just bloody bright. It's got a thinner profile, 7.6 millimeters thin, so it's the thinnest iPhone. It's also a very thin smartphone in general. Still the same general design layout, and aspect ratio is closer to 16:9. None of that 4:3 crap that Apple's had over the years. So no more 3.5-inch display screen. You've got a front-facing camera now that records at 720p, so FaceTime, Skype, you can do that high def. The rear camera stays the same. Now, Apple decided to call it an eyesight camera because everyone's branding their camera with something, since Nokia has a Lumia camera and it has pure view, which actually does something fantastic, except Apple's eyesight camera does nothing like that. It's still the same camera you have in your iPhone 4S, and that's pretty much it there. Now you've got 16, 32, and 64 gigabyte flavors, no micro SD card slots, which of course we never thought that would happen, but you have those options to expand or increase your iPhone storage size if you choose to pick one of those options there. Now in terms of battery life, nothing has been said of battery life. It is powered though by the A6 processor, which is a faster processor from what we had in the A5. Should see better performance there. It's running iOS 6. Now from what we see from iOS 6, nothing special. Doesn't look like there's been much other than little things to improve the operating system, but it still looks the same. It's still the standard same iOS 6 profile you have. Now the one big and major omission is the lack of NFC. Now NFC is near field communication, which you see in things like the Nokia Lumia 900. You can pair and the Lumia 920 you can pair with your headset, the new Nokia headsets, as well as the music players to play, or the Galaxy S3 where you can bump and pass pictures and transfer data of up to a gigabyte on the Galaxy S3 with S-Beam. So that is missing from the iPhone 5, which also means that therefore there will be no mobile payment on the iPhone 5, and which also means that the passport application that Apple has is crap. Other than scanning, having a barcode scanner on your screen, it is totally crap. You can't use it to store credit cards, for anything useful. You can't actually use it to make payments. So it's a complete bollocks and a waste of bloody time. But besides that, I digress. I know I'm sounding like, yeah, I'm an Apple hater, is because I expected Apple to actually do more. What we have here is a smartphone that basically is trying to come up to industry standards of what we have in the market today. And Apple has come up to match those standards, but has left a few things behind, and they've done nothing to wow us here. So let's take a look at a quick comparison of 3 devices for you. We have the iPhone 5, we have the Galaxy S3, and we have the Lumia 920, which is coming out of the Windows. So the 3, I'll call it major OSs, no BlackBerry here, sorry. So in all 3 devices, you all have high def displays. They all of a high pixel density. They all also have they're about 4 inches and above in terms of screen size. Now, what sets all these devices apart is all of them have specific features that you can point to say, this is what makes my device different from the other. So take for instance the Galaxy S3. Galaxy S3 of course has all the photo sharing features you can think of. You have share shot where you can share shots with friends, you can tag friends in photos. You also have that cool and kind of stupid ability to actually have video and actually just playing and then send text messages or email while playing a video on your phone. It's useless, but it's still a very cool feature added on there. On the Lumia 920, you have the pure view camera. Like, yes, it's not technically a 41 megapixel pure view camera, but it does take fantastic photos in low lights, which you can see in our video, our test video, and also The Verge talked about it and they did retests and all that stuff. Yes, guys, it does take photos in low light. Well, without a flash, there is no flash going on there. That besides the point. Besides that, you also have that new touch screen on the Lumia 920 that actually allows you to use the screen with your gloves. So in winter, if it's cold, you don't have to take your gloves out, and you can actually navigate the screen quite easily. Then here comes the iPhone 5. What differentiates it in terms of features that none of these devices have? Nothing. Apple stated absolutely nothing today that says the iPhone 5 is different from any other device. Why? There's no NFC. I still can't think of anything else. There is no specific feature. There's no new camera improvements other than a faster processor and a faster GPU, which everybody bloody has on the market today. There's nothing that says, oh, hey, you know what? You're an Android user, pick up an iPhone 5. It'll be different. Because even on the software side, they didn't do that much to improve it. And some of the cool features, like the passport feature that they had in there, is being gimped because there's no NFC in the first place. Again, no NFC. So there you have it. I'm pissed, yeah. I don't like the iPhone 5. Because Apple, I think, has done a good job in improving the hardware, but they've not done a good job in actually making a device that's totally different. In all sense and purposes, the iPhone 4S looks pretty cool now. At least it's got Siri. I mean, yes, you have Siri in the iPhone 5, but it was the first one to have Siri in the first place. So that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to know what your thoughts are. Are you disappointed with the iPhone 5S? Sorry, it will be an iPhone 5S at this point. The iPhone 5, and also how will it stack up against competition like the Samsung Galaxy S3, the Lumia 920, and I also forgot to mention the Galaxy Note 2 with this quad-core processor LTE, which it looks like it'll be getting quad-core and LTE in the US, and it's S Pen, which of course you can write and do stuff with. So let us know. Again, you know what? I'm just taking this from the point of, yes, I have seen the specs, I haven't actually touched the device, haven't held it, haven't reviewed it, and I'm sure it does a lot of great things because Apple does know how to make very solid devices. But in terms of differentiation between its competitors, I don't see a need why I should pick one up right now. Till I get the device in my hands to review it, I'll let you guys know. So give me your thoughts, thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.